Hey there, you guys. I just finished my snacks and I'm getting ready for bed. I think I'm gonna have a smoke before bed. Maybe I'll smoke with you guys and talk a little, tell you guys stories or something. Haven't done that for a while. Usually I'll have snacks too, but no, I'm gonna have more snacks tonight. I was already snacking earlier while I was gaming on my Pockies, so yeah. Anyways, I love collecting things and I have a whole bunch of old comics here. Stacks and stacks of them. That I like to collect. Anyways, since I was a kid, I was thinking I'd maybe show you guys some of the comics really fast, and then go out and have a smoke with you guys. I don't know. I love comics so much, and since I was a kid, I collected them. I had family and family give me their old collectible comics and stuff, and I'd get old comics and stuff, and I get grab bags with comics. I always loved grab bags. I got a bunch of cool comics from the grab bags, honestly. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. There's a few comics in particular, like, there's one I'll have to show you guys at some point where it's a Disney one, and Uncle Scrooge takes all of the little ducklings, to the Sahara Desert to build oil pipelines, and I thought that was hecka trippy. Like Donald Duck and stuff, and his fucking kids all going to the Sahara. Well, not Donald Duck, but you know, from the whole series, Goofy and everything. Anyways, oh, I have a few comics over here I wanted to bring up. For one, I just thought this was really cool, so I figured I'd show you guys. Check this out. So, like I said, I love getting grab bags, and a lot of the grab bags would sometimes, they'd have a chance of having collectible or limited edition or signed comics and stuff. And when I was a kid, I was one of the luckiest people you'll ever meet. At the card shop I shopped at, they told me I was the luckiest person they ever met in their life at opening card packs and stuff. Anyways, that luck extended to comics because I opened a bunch of collectible limited edition signed comics, or at least a decent amount because I didn't buy that many grab bags. At that place, at that age, for the amount of signed ones I got. Anyways, check this out. It's a signed X-Men comic. Anyways, I might read that one with you guys sometime too. I also thought it was cool. I have horror comics I could show you guys sometime too, or whatever. Whatchamacallit, Alien vs. Predator. I also have Nightmare on Elm Street. My aunt gave me that one. Super cool. Fucking, This is another limited edition one, actually. Heroes Rebirth. I personally found this one pretty inspiring and wanted to share it with you guys, though. Because of when you're reading through it, it actually shows you their sketch work. And there's a certification of authenticity. The Heroes Reborn number 1/2 was available only through a special offer in Wizard the Guide to Comics number 61. Each copy is part of a limited edition which was distributed in a special protective holder with a copy of this certificate. Heroes Reborn Wizard. Anyways, yeah, so limited edition comic. But I'm gonna flip through a couple pages with you guys. I'm called the Watcher. I have borne witness to the birth of galaxies and death of universes, but no people have so held my interest than those on the planet Earth. For in all the orbs throughout the cosmos, it is only here that I have found something truly unique. Despite how dark the heavens may swirl, these human beings find in their hearts something called faith. Alright, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know if I can. If it would be a review if I just sat here reading comics with you guys. I don't know. That might be fun. If you guys enjoy fucking listening to me read. I don't know if I get in trouble for reading copyrighted shit though, so I don't know. Alright, so anyways, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this right now. I just thought it was cool because once you actually get to the sketches, these are some of the sketches, like, that's pretty standard so far, like, starting out. Got the swordsman, Hawkeye. Got Bucky over here. Female. I don't even know who Bucky is. I feel like that's a name I recognize, but I feel like it was a dude. I don't know. Anyways, this is what really inspired me because I've done drawings like this, just very simple and basic, where it's just like really scratchy and kind of like simple little sketches and shit. And I thought it was really cool because this is like before comic pages are actually drawn, they are laid out to see how they fall on the page. And here's a peek at the roughest of the rough layouts for pages 1 through 5. And I thought that was so cool because I'll do drawings like this, so anybody can do it. Like, and they start out with the most simple of things and stuff. And so I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. Check it out, Iron Man. I think it is. Oh, and the Fantastic Four. I actually find the Fantastic Four interesting. I feel like they're not as popular as they used to be. They're still pretty popular, though. I don't know. Maybe they're still popular. I feel like they haven't had as much going on lately, but they are supposed to have a movie coming out. Anyways, my personal opinion, maybe I'll go over this with you guys sometime, too. Show you guys some of the fucking Fantastic Four comics. Because I've been reading the comics with the Thing when he leaves the Fantastic Four. Speaking of the Thing. Oh wow, this is one of Jim's very first Thing concept sketches. Jim Lee. But anyways, the Thing was bullied fucking by Torch. Torch ended up stealing his girlfriend. He ended up leaving the Fantastic Four because he hella got bullied by all of them, made fun of. Whatchamacallit. Then he ended up in a fake universe where he finds another girlfriend that wasn't even real or some shit. And I don't know. It's just like a whole thing where they just non-stop screw the Thing. I can't even remember everything right now off the top of my head, but it was really fucked up. Like, they did the Thing dirty as fuck, and I kind of related to the Thing on that because, yeah, personal life and stuff, but yeah. There's the artwork actually all finished up. Anthony Stark. I didn't actually know his first name. Wait, no, it's Tony Stark. I guess this is a different Stark, Iron Man? The Invincible Iron Man is Anthony Stark, I guess? That's interesting, I hadn't even realized. I think that's Elektra. Yep, Elektra number 1. If I can get this frickin' page turned, oh my gosh. 1 second, guys. Don't think you're gonna get away with it either. I built you, remember? You started out as my idea. You were supposed to be a mobile full-body containment armor with your own replenishing energy supply. Perfectly for about 5 minutes until you did what you did to rebel to my best friend. And now here we sit, you and me, watching the tape over and over, taking you apart and putting you together and taking you apart until I figure out what happened. Somehow, you and me are responsible. I'm not going to stop until I have answers. That's interesting. So he's just sitting here tripping out. The previous artwork we were looking at reflected how he was thinking in deep thought and stuff, and now it's going into more into why he was thinking so much. And Stark's still sitting there tripping out, looks like. Don't think this lets you off the hook. So he's still all angry with his Iron Man suit, but got sidelined for a second, so he's got to finish up with it. Look at those eyes on that suit. I ended up going into some detail with that. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know there was little Star Trek collectible cards. Wow, free Star Trek The Next Generation 12 card warp pack with every issue. That's pretty cool. Alright, I have one more comic to show you guys. For right now, at least. Anyways, that is Heroes Reborn. I thought it was inspiring and wanted to share it with you guys. Honestly, reading some comics before bed is a great way to go to sleep, too. I'm not even gonna lie to kick it. Oh! You guys want to flip through the Alien vs. Predator, too? Maybe? Anyways, whatchamacallit, eventually I'll find another copy of that X-Men if you want to do a review of that one as well, or look over it, check it out. Look, and I have it unsigned. I don't like to fuck with the signed copy. Honestly, I kind of love this artwork and everything for this one, too. Aliens Mondo Heat. Mondo Heat? Mondo Heat? This Gimeno industrial settlement, the factory is built on a volcanic planet side. They milk valuable materials right out of the magma. Hard work, but lucrative. The colony has warm weather, an ocean breeze, even pretty birds. All a nice place, except for the bugs. That's why he's here. Oh wow, that's interesting. You sent for Mondo Pest. So I guess in this universe, there's straight a guy that exterminates the fucking aliens. Oh, alright, so this guy's daughters are missing, and he wants Mondo to find them, pretty much. And then he finds a signal flare, and near the tower, and there's a bunch of aliens, and he's telling the guy to get him closer. I thought it was interesting to actually see the universe expanded on. I'd only ever seen the movies. And the aliens are trying to jump on their airship, but it just got blasted out of the air. Braka braka! He wasn't fucking around. Oh shit. This guy's fucking daughter gets kidnapped and he sends his son out to fucking help fucking Mondo find her. And Mondo got knocked out of the fucking helicopter and smacked his head on the fucking stairs. That looks rough as fuck. Fucking oof. Blood all over them. But he wakes up in time. Surprise! Bye-bye. Easy creds, they say. That's funny. Thanks a lot, Brainsuck. Get your own hiding place. He led those things right to us. All they have is the pistol, and she's demanding, "Get us out of here if my father sent you." Clunk thud. All the aliens are starting to get in, but it's heavy. Hold still. Quit whining. He packs all the shit onto the ladies, and they all start grabbing on him. And the aliens burst in, and he starts smiling. So this guy seems crazy. Looks like he's gonna have himself a real good time exterminating all these aliens. Oh my gosh, he built some sort of crazy gun. We're ready. You guys see that? What the hell? What do you think it's gonna do? What, pursue a laser or something? What the hell kind of gun is that? That's trippy as suck. Oh shit. Pull a hole through the whole wall. I don't know how the hell he even holds that. Literally bigger than his own body. Oh my god. How many charges does that thing have? Uh-oh, he missed one. He missed one. Ah, he had a robot hand. Oh, so he punched the alien with his robot hand, and that's why it was melting. That's pretty crazy. Fucking just one punch from this guy knocks the aliens away. He has some pretty insane brute force. Oh my gosh. I have a bunch of little aliens underneath him. Just waiting. You guys see that, right? Oh, bad. So that's the end of it. He jumps down to where they were underneath when they jump up and separates them from the girls. I thought that was a cute little comic, kind of neat. Alright, this is the last comic I wanted to show you guys. It has a little bit of a special place in my heart. I read it as a kid and I always really loved it. There's just something about it I really liked. It's a very unique comic, as I'm sure you guys will see. It's kind of dark. Foodang. So I don't know what that's all about. I think he probably gets into a car crash. Yeah, he's driving his car and gets in the crash when a big old truck comes speeding by. And he's a clown. He goes flying away from the crash, all crazy. And that's the day he became a superhero, I suppose. Anyways, after that crash, he wakes up in the hospital, and he doesn't remember anything. So anyways, this guy's supposed to be his doctor, and their artwork, like, very expressive, and, like, this guy looks like a fucking crackhead, and fucking, I don't know. There's something off about everyone with this shit, and I love it. Anyways, the doctor's just going off, talking to him all crazy. I think this doctor's fucking insane. Look at that guy's fucking smile. Haha, you're a lucky fella. May I present Dick Mary and Lil Damien Tyler. Yeah, this doctor is in on it. So anyways, I never noticed that before. I really thought about it before. That's trippy, though. Anyways, you guys will understand soon enough. Whatchamacallit. So, he forgot all of his memories, and these people show up saying they're his family. There's the cigar there, smoking and everything, acting all smiley, and the little kid, and cookies. And they act all innocent, like, we're your family, silly goose. What do you mean you don't remember us? And he's like, I don't have no family, what the fuck? I don't have a family. And they're just like, oh, no, you just have amnesia, we're your family. And all smiley and shit. That doc guy has something green between his teeth. You guys see that too? I don't know if you guys can see it. They start out looking all happy and shit. The doc says you have amnesia. Oh, man. Shit's funny as fuck. So, like, thank you. I just don't think munch, munch, munch. That sounds very plausible. I don't have any family. Now, Bert, the doctor just said you've got amnesia. It stands to reason that you wouldn't remember us. But we're here, so we must be your family. Come stay with us, Uncle Bert. So they start dragging them away from the hospital in the wheelchair. And they have their own parking spot reserved for them. He asks, is your father a doctor? No, he's an accountant. We just like hospitals, is why they got their second sign at the hospital. Oh my god. Their old house. It's like, no, I must have blocked that house out. The sense of humor in this shit just makes me laugh with, like, the dark undertones. And it slowly gets darker. Alright, so they get home. And the mom gets ready to make stew. And the kid's like, yay, the world famous stew. Can I sing the Yum song? Maybe later, son. You're gonna love Mary's stew, Bert. What's in it? What isn't? Haha, that's a good one, Daddy. Here we go, old man. You'll be with us for a long time. Thanks, Dick, a very long time indeed. Long enough to get digested, anyway. Ha 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 ha. So it goes from them all being smiley and happy and shit. And suddenly they have these creepy-ass smiles and the kids' eyes are all red. And Bert's hanging out in the room and gets a letter to say that says avoid dinner and call the police. Uncle Bert, dinner time. Walk a mile in my shoes. La la la. Think he's singing something? I don't know. I don't know the song, or if it's a real one, so don't know what to tell you guys there. Yay, it's Saturday. Some weird ship going flying by over there. The kid tries getting Uncle Bert to play hide and seek and grabs a knife. And he starts counting. And then he starts walking towards the basement to play with the kid. And the kid's standing underneath the chairs while he walks down into the basement, getting ready to slice his his ankle open to eat him. But there's a Aru, and he gets distracted, and there's a supervillain. And then heroes show up while he's going on his monologue about fucking bow before me, pretty much. He's from another planet altogether. And Strike Posse Gamma shows up to save the day. Some superheroes. Oh man, I love this guy in particular. He's hilarious. These are my teammates, Plant Girl, a remarkably violent young woman with leaves in her hair. And the narcoleptic Screaming Dervish, the most feared superhero in existence. You can never tell if he's about to take a nap or brutally disembowel you. And I am Captain Fiber, defender of regular folks. Yay, superheroes. Maybe they'll trash the neighborhood. That's it. We don't have to take this from some small-time Martian thug. Let's get him. And Screaming Dervish is out. Oh my god. Apparently, he has insomnia because the Captain Fiber fucking overdosed him with an alien sleeping pill in Cleveland. Oh, dear Lord. Anyways, they start fighting. And Captain Fiber gets his ass whooped. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Would help Captain Fiber, but my therapist says I solved too many of my problems through incredible acts of devastating violence. Besides, Fiber's got it coming. That lady's not even doing shit. And Captain Fiber needs fiber for his powers to flow. 30 responses come to mind, none of which are appropriate. My mind went to the same place, so. His hideously destructive fiber ray, unless he's eaten a bran muffin or a nice prune. He's gotta loosen up the energy a bit. Oh, my dear Lord. Don't worry, I'll save him in a sec. Crunch. Then you can have your turn, Clown Man. Yeah, Clown Man, the pontificating avenger of Twilight. That doesn't ring a bell. Oh, boy. Alright, so after he flings Cyber around, the lady goes to help him, and he sends her flying with fucking Captain Fiber, and then throws Captain Fiber's body aside. And the little kid's like, oh no you don't, my Uncle Bert's gonna stop you. And he points to the Clown Man. And he's like, I'm not Clown Man, my name's Fudang. Sorry, I thought you were him, what with the nose and shoes, but hey, there's no law against multiple clown motives. Is there? No, I guess not. Fucking Fudang, they're just like, what the fuck is happening? He just gets tossed into all this after waking up in the hospital. No idea what the fuck's happening. Everyone's insane as shit. He gets thrown into some fight and dragged to some people's house who are trying to eat him. And then everything goes silent for some reason. All of the text boxes are empty. Something the guy pressed a button making it silent, I guess. And Fudang kicks the clown's ass. Or the Martian guy, whatever the fuck, alien guy's ass. And the alien guy's all surprised and what the hell. now the alien guy's trying to run away in his ship. Or kill him with his ship, which looks like a giant fly. Right? Most random shit. It's literally called the bug ship. He's still screaming at Fudang to let go of the ship, getting all angry. Oh, my dear lord. Oh, what do you mean she got away? Oh, please, mistress, don't punish me. We replaced her chauffeur with one of our agents just as you commanded. But she used her mind control powers to slip from our gas. You little fool, I told you she would do that. That is why I wanted a deaf agent sent. Send out another operative. Send one of the Brotherhood. Send the Expectorator. Bitch has a plunger. She's supposed to be some sort of villain. Some sort of little elf-looking guy. And make certain he does not fail. Mark my words, Cora Fagiox. Another failure, and you will be very hungry. I can't read that. Now leave my sight, you miscreant. I have no wish to view your simpering face until I know that the woman has been captured. Oh my god, if he doesn't kidnap the woman, then Puss King will surely get her. If that happens, the Brotherhood of Evil Excretions will be ruled by him. I will not tolerate that. Only I may rule, for I am defectrix? Defecatrix. The femme fecal. And I read this shit as a kid, you guys. So if I'm a little fucked up, I'm sure you guys can imagine why now. Oh, dear lord. Alright, clown, you want blood? I'll give you blood. I'll give you all the sticky fluids you can choke on. Oh, my dear lord. Almost there, ha ha ha. Welcome to your worst nightmare, Fuding. Before the eyes of your beloved planet, I will demonstrate the awesome technology that has made me the scourge of the galaxy. And now the guy's trying to vaporize him. Look at how this bitch walks. I'm sorry, but she has her ass out hella far and her chest out hella forward and her legs like super wide. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, so Fudang's over here getting the laser fucking... getting his clothes and hair lasered off, it looks like. It doesn't actually seem to be doing anything to him, though. And the laser is most powerful weapon. Looks like it just tore his clothes a little bit, maybe his hair. And now the guy's scared and trying to run away. Oh my god. So he goes crashing through all the different shit, thinking he's gonna die. Like, I thought I was a goner for sure. Just happy to be getting away from the situation. And he ends up right back on the ship. Now the clown's shirt is fully gone and he's still holding on to the burning ship, trying to stay alive. No, Fudang. You can do it. Oh boy. He's in the dirt again. Oh, like that really hurt. Oh, I skipped a page. Sorry, you guys. So, alien guy tried crashing into the helicopter to knock him off. And the ship spun out of control and more than likely killed the guy, and the clown went falling away. And apparently now Fudang's a superhero. His face, he's like, huh? And this is one of my favorite parts. So, epilogue again. While all that was going on, the narcoleptic screaming dervish has something significant happen to him, too. Well, 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 what have we here? Zzz, snores. Zzz. Yay, Uncle Bert scared everybody in the neighborhood off. Now I can drag this guy into the basement. Mommy's making stew again tonight. I can't wait until Uncle Bert comes back for dinner. Ha 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 ha. Don't miss our next issue entitled Clown with a Job. So, in case you guys are wondering, it looks like the Screaming Dervish is going to be turned into stew. So, yeah. Anyways, I found the dark humor with, like, the creepy faces and shit, and the sucking comedic over-the-top shit, and kind of just, like, goofy out there shit to be really entertaining, and I honestly am a huge fan of Fudang. It's one of my favorite comics. Look at that fucking kid smile. He suddenly doesn't even look like a fucking kid. Like, is this thing even human? I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining me tonight. We're not done yet. I'm gonna go have a smoke now. Next time I'll go over the X-Men comics if you guys are still interested in seeing the X-Men comic I was talking about, or the Disney one, or the Nightmare on Elm Street one. That's one of my favorites. Or anything else. I have a bunch of DC, Marvel, Batman, fucking Mad Comics. I have Little Dot right here. I have all sorts of random things. You know what? I wouldn't mind going over the Green Lanterns with you. One of my mom's friends gave me these, and the Sinestro Corps War with, like, Green Lantern and everything. They're like thicker little magazine type comics. Like they're like thick, like the size of, like, pretty thick and big, like a magazine or something almost. I don't know. I wouldn't call them like a magazine, but they're bigger than your regular comic. I mean, look. It's like a little book. But anyways, the dark side of green and stuff. Anyways, I actually really enjoyed those as a kid. They were given to me when I was younger. Another cool one. The Fellowship of the Ring. Supposedly they're not smoking herb in the Lord of the Rings, but they literally make it seem so much like the fucking Gandalf and hobbits are smoking fucking weed. They're like, oh yeah, they're smoking pipe weed, fucking, oh yeah, everybody really loves it, fucking this and that, and they're just on and on and on, fucking, they're growing the pipe weed and everything else, fucking, hey, having their pipe weed out of their fucking, in little jars with them, and they keep it with them, bring it everywhere. Fucking, I know that I'm not keeping my tobacco in no fucking jar. I know why I am keeping a jar of fucking weed, though. Fucking, I guess in Lord of the Rings, maybe they keep tobacco in jars, but they literally calling their tobacco pipe weed. I mean, like, at a certain point, you gotta start to wonder, like, is that pipe weed really just tobacco, or is that fucking weed? I mean, I'm just saying, but... Anyways, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh. So, if you guys haven't seen these, I really love them. They're Slugger Hits, juiced joints. I got Long Island here, which is a cross of Adios Motherfucker and Sherb Z. And it comes with little collectible cards, which I just absolutely love. You get 5 little pre-rolled joints, all with dabs and hash and stuff, and then little collectible cards. It shows you the picture of the weed and then some entertaining little shit on the back. This one says Long Island. Sit down, inhale, stand up, exhale. Stats. Tastes like not your grandma's iced tea. Feels like 5 o'clock on a Friday. Pair with a dive bar. Hits it during happy hour. Anyways, I find those to be a lot of fun. Whatchamacallit? That's not even all of them. I have more. I know I do. If I can just find them. Boy. A little Carnage poster here. I have this in my bedroom, up in the window, but I took it out of the window because I didn't want it getting sun damaged, but yeah. I don't know if you guys know Wildcats, but I also have a Wildcat poster here. Wrong direction. This bitch has some guy hanging behind her and fucking is sitting over the other bitch, so yeah. That's pretty interesting. Oh, man. Alright. Check out this one. You know, I'm so used to them having pictures of the actual weed. It was weird that they didn't this time. But anyways, Euphoria. That's still a neat little picture. It's Cheetah Priss cost with Project 5516. Then, do you feel the rain, or do you just get wet? It says on it, and its stats are: tastes like something special, feels like your first rush of blood to the head, pair with room temperature water, and hit it during the walk to the ballpark. So anyways, that's one I just got. I have the most of these left, so we're definitely going to be going with that one tonight. Check that baby out. Oh my gosh, one of my absolute favorite joints. So delicious. I have the most of those ones left, so that's why we're going with those ones tonight. Ugh. Then I have my UF Oreos here, which is a Stardog and Oreos cross. And it's not unusual to be stoned. Tastes like white chocolate Oreos. Feels like the perfect twist. Pair with whole milk, not 2%. Hit it during an alien invasion. Oh. There was actually a Princess Peach one that I got before too. I used to collect these with my significant other back in the day. Anyways, now I have my own little collection. I still have one more. Somewhere around here. I can find it. Next significant other, whatever. I don't know what to call her anymore. Woman I care about back in the... Still do. Used to collect cards with a very cool woman, I guess. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know. I keep talking. Oh, my body hurts. Ah, here it is. I knew I had my last one somewhere. Since I'm showing you guys all sorts of random cool things and stuff. Roar! It's my dino, buddy. He's actually a dino backpack. See, his back opens up, and you can stuff stuff inside of him. And he has a little strap, and you can throw him on your backpack. On your back, and he's a little backpack dino buddy. One of my favorites. Alright, here's my last card I have right now, or in general for myself at this point in time. White cherry gelato, the white and lemon cherry gelato. Throw down some tree, the ice cream man is coming. Stats. Tastes like a white chocolate Oreo. Feels like your first bike ride. Pair with Wu-Tang Clan. Hit it during your lunch break. Oh, it just says the name White Cherry Gelato on the backpack. And then Backpack Boys and Smalls. Alright, we're gonna go have a smoke and then I'm going to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight, or have been enjoying so far, and you're ready to come along with me for the end of the night. Stuff some things. Since over here, whatchamacallit. Maybe I'll go over these comics with you guys next time too. I was reading these comics last night. Batman Detective Comics. You know what? I was actually kind of enjoying them. This one had the Anarchy guy. And they were pretty fucking brutal. They were straight just about murdering people and this stuffs. And this guy was a concert person and he was doing drugs and stuff. And selling drugs to people. I don't know. I didn't really care about the whole small-time drug dealing shit. I don't know why they're having Batman go after all that. But I guess he is a superhero, so I guess it makes sense. But anyways, Anarchy comes along and he starts punishing all of these people hella extreme and nearly killing or killing them. And I kind of noticed a theme where it was like the fucking anarchist or like a villain punishing the villains and killing them and stuff, or like a, violently punishing them, versus like Batman with his whole form of punishment where he's like, you can't be judge, jury, and executioner, versus the other people just like, oh yeah, we'll just kill whoever. We know what's right and wrong and stuff. I don't know. They kind of had a whole thing going on with that. But anyways, thought it was interesting because this one pretty much Batman is going around and helping people. This old lady complained about the music, and Anarchist went and pretty much killed the guy. Then somebody else complained about this guy corrupting their drinking water, and Anarchist went and killed the guy corrupting their drinking water, or made him drink the polluted drinking water until he got sick and nearly died, or was dying. So on and so forth. And anyways, see, guy's straight dying over here. But anyways, I noticed that theme with both of the Batman Detective Comics I had here. Because with this one, okay, I just wanted to say, this guy, I straight up thought that motherfucker was Zombie Flash. Like, you have to admit, he has the zombie-ish looking skeletal almost face with the little lightning bolt. Like, that's fucking Zombie Flash. Turns out he's Electrocutioner or some shit, and he's a villain. But anyways, it was the same thing, because this Electrocutioner guy was going around punishing other villains and, like, melting their faces off and shit. And, yeah, I think it wasn't actually like a vigilante thing. Instead, it was like he was hired by other gangs to go and do it. And this thing, but I don't actually know for sure. But anyways, I thought it was interesting the way they had extreme violence and kind of like a whole vigilante, like, different forms of justice thing going on in these Batman Detective Comics, at least the two I read. But anyways, they end up fighting. Batman and him go back and forth for a while, and that's pretty much the gist of it. My phone's about to die, so I'm trying to make this fast so I can go and smoke the J with you guys for a little bit before my phone's all dead. And pretty much the fighting just continues. Batman got an insulated suit. And he's like, oh, I'll just melt through your suit with my whip, rah rah rah. And Batman starts beating him up. And looks like the guy gets con fire. And that's the end. He beat the guy up, guy got con fire, guy goes to the hospital. Alright. Just about bedtime for me. Please let me know what you guys think of my little, like, whatchamacallit, reading the comics slash just kind of reviewing them. Maybe I could do more of that at some point if you guys are interested. I don't know, I like showing off all my collectibles and stuff, and it reminds me of the stories and things. No. Right, just one sec. Stockton's a nice quiet town, but I honestly miss fucking Chico too. It was the #1 party town in the whole world. It still is in the top 10. I don't know. I've traveled quite a few places. I used to live in Chico, and then in the summers and holidays I'd go and visit my dad in Oregon and stuff, and it was a lot of fun going out in Oregon. North Dakota and Washington. North Dakota was terrible. Fucking swarms of mosquitoes and ticks, completely flat. No trees, no hills, no forest, fucking nothing to do. All it was that was nice was sunsets, sunrises, and it had a lot of agates and petrified wood. Oregon was great all around. Lots of fun shit to do. I remember going and finding a little fucking lake that used to be like a rock quarry or something that my dad showed me. That was hecka cool for camp, where you could go and camp by it and swim and stuff. And fucking, my grandpa lived right by the fucking forest. Or up in the forest and stuff, and you could go camping out there. He lived right by the river. That was so nice. I miss Oregon a lot. I like nature and stuff a lot, so I don't know. Fucking, lots of fun. My grandpa has a heckin' nice house, and fucking, I helped him build the porch and a bunch of the other stuff. Fucking, I worked on a pot farm out there, too. Fucking good times. That I fucking, whatchamacallit, worked on the pot farm, made some edibles, had some treats and stuff, and fucking, got paid. As when I was younger, fucking, I remember there was like a bunch of hippie chicks there and stuff, and there's fucking people all nude bathing by the fucking, little chicks, ladies, nude bathing by the fucking lake and stuff. That was my first time ever seeing anyone fucking without clothes on like that, and it was super, like, I was like, I don't know, embarrassed a little bit, or not embarrassed, I don't know, it was just weird for me, I guess, I don't know, I'd never seen it before, so it was like, whoa, like, I was a kid, like I said, so, but, yeah, I don't know, fucking, I had a lot of fun exploring the forest around there and helping out on the farm and stuff. That was a good time. I remember that still. Anyways, I'm gonna start up my smoke. Can't believe myself. I turned off the video right at the end. Now I have to clip them together for the fucking last 10 seconds. Or fucking couple minutes of fucking smoking. Oh man. Thanks for joining me for my smoke though. me try and relight this shit. A little more. Not sure it's burning evenly. There we go. My phone might die on me. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy. Phone dies. And that you guys have a wonderful night. Ah. Ah. Oh. At 40. I'm at 49 subscribers, so one more. And I can start live streaming for you guys. Almost there. Woo. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Huh. All right. uh. Well, I'm passing out. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks again for joining me. And have a wonderful rest of your guys' night. Peace. Later.